Good morning, children. Now I am going to take class of 5th standard science. Now we are going to continue the class, children. In the previous class we saw about the cotton and jute and the coir, that is fibers. Now we are going to see the synthetic fibers. We saw the natural fibers first. Now we are going to see the synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers. Now these fibers are made by human beings with the help of chemical process. Already I said natural fibers are made by the plants and animals, and the artificially made, that is human made, it is made by a chemical process called the synthetic process fibers. Now they are called as the synthetic fibers or man-made fibers. So synthetic is otherwise called as a man-made fibers. Synthetic is otherwise called as a man-made fibers. Now these fibers are obtained from coal, petroleum and natural gas. So how they are made? From the petroleum, coal and the natural gas. So synthetic fibers is otherwise called as a man-made fibers, and they are obtained from the coal, petroleum and natural gas. And this, see down here, synthetic fiber sources. So synthetic fiber and sources. Now first we will see rayon. Rayon is from the wood pulp, that is from the tree, wood pulp. The next is nylon. Nylon is from the silk, that is silk cloth and wool, from the silk and the wool. Next is polyester. Polyester from the petroleum products. From where? From the petroleum products. Next is the acrylic. Acrylic is from the wool products. Acrylic from the wool products. So rayon, wood pulp, nylon, silk and wool, polyester, petroleum products, and the acrylic is from the wool products. Next is the uses of synthetic fibers. Now we are going to see the uses. Now rayon is used to make rope. Rope means kaira. Rope, cloth, cap, tire, coats and carpets. Next is the nylon. Nylon is used to make fishing nets, that is that is fishing nets, ropes, parachutes, fabrics, that is clothes, and bristles for brushes. So there is a brush. So these are the bristles of the brushes. So these are called as the bristles. Then polyester is used to make fabric for suits and shirts, hoses, that is pipes, films, PET bottles, that is water bottles in here, then and wires. Now acrylic is used to make, I said that is a wool product. Acrylic is a wool product and is used to make sweaters, shawls and the blankets. Next we will go to the grains. Now grains are the small, hard, dry seeds. Each grain is protected by a husk. This is a grain. It is protected by a husk. Okay, this is a husk. It is protected. Then, and the husk encloses the seed. So you can see the seed inside it encloses. That is, husk encloses the seed. Then it has two main types of grains called as cereals and legumes. Now wheat, that is godumai, maize, cholam, rice, beans, peas, batani, and barley are some of the whole grains. So what are the whole grains? Wheat, maize, rice, beans, peas, barley. These are the whole grains. What they are called as the whole grains. Now first we will see wheat. Now, wheat is the most important crop cultivated in the world. So, it's one of the most important crop. First, we will see wheat. I said it's the most important crop which is cultivated in the world. Next, this wheat is important because it is rich in fiber, vitamins and minerals. So, they are rich in fiber, vitamins and minerals. And these products, from these wheat products, what we can make? Can make breads, cakes, pasta, and so on. So, from this wheat, we can make bread, cakes, pasta and so on. So, wheat is an important crop cultivated in the world. Next, it is important, it's rich in the fiber, vitamins and the minerals, and this wheat products used to make bread, cakes, pasta and so on. Next, we are going to see the maize. So, maize, cholan sanneliya. So, this is maize. Now, in many tropical and subtropical countries, maize is the main food that people eat, where you can see this in the tropical and subtropical. That is in foreign countries like Mexico, America, okay. There, this is a important food that the people eat. Now, it is also known as corn. Maize is otherwise known as a corn. Maize is also made into oil for cooking. So, maize is made into oil for cooking. So, this is also made into oil for what? For cooking. Yellow or colored corn may promote eye health. That is, what is the color of the corn? Yellow. Yes. So, what it is? It is promotes eye health. If you eat this, what happens? It promotes eye health for you. Then it is also rich source of many vitamins and minerals. It is a rich source of many vitamins and minerals. So, what I said, it is a good for your eyes, and it gives many, it has many vitamins and the minerals. Next, corn syrup is used as a sweetener instead of sugar in many products. So, instead of sugar, what they are using? Corn syrup. They are using corn syrup instead as a sugar, as a sweetener. Then maize products are, what are the products from the maize? Sweet corn, then breakfast cereal. It's okay. Now, so what I said, this is used as in tropical and subtropical countries as the main food. Then it's a corn, it's otherwise known as corn, and it's used as an oil for cooking, and the corn is in yellow color. So, it is helps in the eye health. It is useful for your eye. Then it is has many vitamins and the minerals. Then it is used as a corn syrup, also as a sweetener. Instead of sugar, what do they use? They use a corn syrup, and the products are sweet corn and the breakfast cereal. Then rice. So, everybody knows what is rice, okay? So, rice is a type of grass. It's a type of grass. Then it is produced worldwide after sugarcane and the maize. So, first is sugarcane, maize, and then next is a rice. And large parts of the world's human population, especially people in the Asia, okay? We are in Asia, yeah. So, especially people in the Asia have this as a main food. So, we use the rice as a main food. Then 90% of the world's rice production is in Asia. So, where's the world's production? 90% of the world production, rice production is in Asia. So, 90% of the rice production is in Asia. Then white rice contains few essential nutrients. There are two types of rice, that is white rice and brown rice. Brown is nothing but a uttarisi solralya, that is brown rice. Now white rice contains some of the essential nutrients. Then brown rice. Next is a brown rice. It's a whole grain that contains a fibrous bran. Brown rice is nothing. It contains a fibrous bran. And then brown rice is considered much healthier than the white rice. So brown rice is much healthier than the white rice. Okay. Then from the white rice, idli, idiyappam, all are the food items made from the rice. So what are made from the rice? Idli, idiyappam and owl are the food items which are made from the rice. So what did I say? Rice is a type of a grass and 90% of the rice production is in Asia. Then there are two types of rice, white rice and the brown rice. White rice is essential in nutrients and the brown rice is a fibrous bran. And what are the products from the idli, idiyappam and owl? Next we will see the millets. Millets is nothing but the Sirudhaniyangal. Next is the millets. Now if you take millets, millets are a group of small seeded grass. They are nothing but the small seeded grass. Next, they are grown around the world as cereal crops for fodder and as a human food. And human food. So it is used for the human food. Then it also helps in the weight loss. Weight korekkaroliya, it helps in the weight loss. So nama weight korekkanona, you can use like these types of millets. That is Sirudhaniyangal nama use pannona, we can lose our weight also. Those who are fat, you can use this. Then it is rich in the fiber also. So it is rich in fiber. Then some of the millet products are sorghum, foxtail millet, finger millet, then pearl millet, barnyard millet, kodo millet and the little millet. So these are some of the millet products that we can see. The next is the household goods. Next we can see as a household goods. Now these are the products that we use in our house. So what are we can use? We are using like wall clock, then stove, then what and all we can see, radio, tape recorder, like this and all we are seeing. So these are the products that we use in our house. The goods that are found in our house permanently, that we can like what? Like bureau, then table, fan, these are sofas, these and all are the household goods that we can see in our house permanently. Then household goods are furniture, like that, what's a table, chair, like that. Then kitchenwares, okay, stove, like that. Then clothes, towels, beddings, boots, that is shoes, and the electronic goods. So these are the household goods that we see permanently in our houses. Then household goods used in our modern days, like what? Oven, fridge, then washing machine, induction stove. These are the modern days household goods that we can see in our houses. Then sinking and floating. Sinking and floating. Then you could have been seen that some objects float in water, some others sink. Sink na kannikulla abdiye mulgardu. Floating means mela medakkardu. So whether an object floats or sinks is determined by its density. When an object is immersed in a liquid, that is fully immersed in a liquid, the liquid exerts a force in an object. It is known as upthrust. So when a force is exerted on a liquid, it is called as an upthrust. Now what happens if we put a coin, an empty water bottle in the water? So the weight of the coin is greater than the uprest, that is when the force of the liquid is lesser, when the coin is greater. Then but it is less on the empty water bottle and so it floats. So the upthrust is less in the empty water bottle, so it floats. Then solubility of solids in water. Solubility of solids in water. Now some substances completely dissolve in a full kariyirudhu. Okay, completely dissolve in water, dissolve na kariyirudhu. Then we say that these substances are soluble in water. Full nama kariyirudhukku enna solrom, that is soluble in water. Then other substances do not dissolve in water even if we stir. Stir na kalakkurudhu. Okay, even if we stir for long time. So சிலது வந்து என்ன ஆகும், full கரைஞ்சிரும், dissolve. சிலது வந்து எவ்வளோதான் நம்ம வந்து stir பண்ணாலும் கரையாது, it will not dissolve. So these substances are insoluble in water. So soluble and insoluble. Soluble na fully dissolving, கரையிறது. Insoluble na that is not soluble, அதாவது full கரையாது, stir பண்ணாலும் அது என்ன ஆகும், அப்படியே இருக்கும், it will not dissolve. So it is insoluble. Then for example if you take salt, salt என்ன ஆகும், கரையும். Sugar, that also will dissolve. Chalk powder அப்படியே இருக்கும், அது என்ன ஆகும், தண்ணி தனியாக நிற்கும், chalk powder தனியாக இருக்கும், that is insoluble. Then sand and sawdust, these also. Next is mixing. Certain liquids are heavier other than liquids, அதாவது சில liquids வந்து மற்ற liquid விட என்ன இருக்கும், heavier-ஆ இருக்கும். When you attempt to mix liquids which have different densities, they separate when you stop mixing them. Even if you stop mixing also, what happens, it will not dissolve. So the heavier liquids deposit at the bottom and the lighter liquids float on the top. அதாவது heavier எல்லாம் கீழே நின்னுடும், lighter இருக்கிறதுல என்ன ஆகும், மேலே நிற்கும். For example, vinegar in water. So vinegar எடுத்தோம்னா in water it dissolves. Okay, coconut oil எடுத்தோம்னா what happens, it does not dissolve. என்ன ஆகும், மேலே நிற்கும், தண்ணி அப்படியே தனி தனியாக இருக்கும், it will not dissolve. So with this we are finishing the lesson, children. First we will see the fill in the blanks. That is black soil is suitable for growing cotton. So already I said when I was taking class, which soil is good for growing cotton, black soil or alluvial soil also you can take. Okay, so please children take down in your notebook. Okay, then the process of making cotton yarn from cotton fiber is spinning. Ginning is done to separate cotton fiber from the seeds. Then synthetic fiber is also called man-made fiber.